I feel like CPI recognizes the variety of situations that we deal with and that they're meeting those needs. And I feel like CPI covers everything that we're dealing with. And so I've been really impressed. It's all about how we say what we say. I think that I'm also a crisis responder. I also have 3 children. I do a lot of other things, and so it just reminds me to be genuine and to be caring in every interaction I have. And so it's taught me how to be a better person in dealing with other people. Professionally, it's done wonders because I think that people see me as somebody, a go-to person, that I can handle situations well, that I am very professional, yet I can handle these tough situations. So, I professionally, because people have seen me in crisis situations and handled them very well, I've had, people come up to me and say, hey, will you talk to this group of police officers? Or will you talk to this group of community members, not as an official CPI trainer, but as how do you stay calm? How do you stay prepared in crisis situations? And the only way that I've been able to do so well at that is through the CPI training. I work with kids, and so one of my programs has younger kids. So I had an intake for an 11-year-old boy, and his mother had felt very disengaged and very unsupported at the place he was at before, and had really backed off and just didn't like what was happening to him. And she told us a story at intake of how just before he had come to us, the staff there had drug him to a timeout room, and she showed us an injury on the side of him. And so of course we hate to hear those stories, but he also is a young man that doesn't honeymoon very long. And so during this intake process, he was told no about something, and he blew up and went storming out. And I'm a supervisor where I'm at, so I'm not really necessary for the intakes. The case manager and the therapist and stuff are there. So I said I got this. I said I'm a CPI instructor. I should be able to handle this. And so I went outside with him. He proceeded to kick at windows, throw rocks. I mean, he was getting physically aggressive, but nothing where he was a danger yet at that point. And so I just followed him around, used my my paraverbals and the de-escalation skills that I've been teaching for 5 years. And the mom was really worried because she, again, had some pretty bad experiences with him getting physical. When she came back out, me and this young man were sitting in the grass talking. And so afterwards she said, "You didn't touch him." And she said, "I already feel so much better about him being here with you and your staff working with him." And it just really made me realize and remember that every child we work with is somebody's child. I have kids of my own, and so I always think about, I'm not going to do anything or use anything on a child that I wouldn't want somebody to then use with my child if they were angry or aggressive or whatever. And so it was just a good reminder of what we do and why we do it.